Because our students, they create a beautiful notes. Show me the CCN notes. I can show out. First time you got only one day. Then can't school. Again? How about it? You feel like this thing. That is old life, man. That's old. Beautiful. You see? Day 2. Today, day 5. I remember that's why I remind again and again, you are in a really big competition. Right? If you don't do, the people who are less talented than you, they will be after you content, they were at school, I was first, she was third, but she got university, but then she becomes a doctor, you have to who has a patient. Right, okay. Now, chemical calculation nights, day 5. Right? Under chemical calculation night, day 5, guys. This, okay. First thing, today we'll speak about, last week we spoke about how concentration changes, right? How concentration changes with what? How concentration changes and how with when you put volume, when you mix together, how concentration changes, and in an equation, how to find number of moles. Those things we explained last class, right? Today, I would like to tell about another unit called ppm, right? ppm. Who knows this word ppm? Anyone have any idea on ppm? Something is in your heart. That is correct. Tell that. Just correct, Futa. You tell. It's correct. Whatever you are going to tell, it's correct. Tell. Tell, it's fine. Whether it's correct or wrong, ega passe balo. Yes, something per million. Per million. Something per million. P mean then? Huh? Correct, correct. Tell. Parts, very good. Parts per million. What did you tell? Party? Party. Huh? Particles. I heard party, right? Anyhow, we say parts per million. What is this parts per million? This they will give in our exam. They will give certain things as ppm. So you should know to do questions related to ppm. Right, let's do this. Okay. Then ppm means, guys, right? ppm means, remember, certain days I will come on with new topics and I will speak on that. Today's topic is ppm. Normally, you have done percentage when you were in O levels. What do you mean by percentage? You are representing whatever thing as parts of how much? Parts of 100. Very good. So you can represent as parts of 100. We'll say even 1 million people in a class mean, right? only 10,000 people pass the exam mean, you know the pass percentage you can find. That you will tell if there are 100 people, this much of people passed. It doesn't mean exactly there are only 100 people, right? For an example, now how much you get for a chemistry paper? Like, what is the total marks allocated for a chemistry paper? 1,000 in part paper 2. Paper 2,000, and they will give that as how many parts? Parts of 50. As a 50 part only, they will give. Out of 50, how much you have got? Again, 1,000 parts, they will reduce to 50 parts. They're representing as how many parts you have got out of 50. Same thing, parts per million mean there are certain things in the world, they exist in small amount. For an example, the heavy metals in water. So all the drink, whatever the water you are drinking, there's a small percentage of metals and heavy metals, right? Then whenever when you take that very small percentage is there. We say that as ppm. Now we'll say you are taking, you take groundnuts. Normally groundnuts, there is a type of fungus, right? Normally when they import groundnuts, they see whether that fungus is there or not as a percentage. It means they don't see fungus is 0% killer, they don't see. They see by ppm level to those fungus. So those funguses exceed the ppm mean they don't take those groundnuts. Normally groundnuts is one of the mainly import exports happening with the groundnut. Groundnuts will come in containers. So those containers, they will take a sample and they will check what is the amount of fungus in it. However you get fungus in it, you can't avoid that. Okay. Normally whatever we eat, are those things good? All the things what we eat is poison actually. However we will die quickly. That is true. Again, we won't live for more than 60 years. We can't live because of the food type what we are eating. If you live even 60 years, it's a very good thing. Nowadays, right, students, even children, whoever less than 20, don't you have joint aches, back aches, headaches? Yes or no? Right? Most of the people, you have joint aches, headaches, back aches, right? These things you have in your childhood. Normally, these complaint comes after 45, 50, but you have before 20s, right? When you play, Taggala, you get tired. Why? Not only you, like everyone who ever here, even myself. Right? Why? Because our food habit. Then we can't change. How we have to eat poison, otherwise we will die. How we will die? We will die quickly without food. With food, we will slowly die. Right? Hurry. I think likewise, whatever we are taking, all are poisonous things. I think to measure that poison, I think we have to take less poisonous things. How we are taking poison, out of poisons, we have to take less poisonous things. For an example, whatever the rice you are eating, it's completely poison. Yes or no? Yes, right. The right rice what you eat is completely poison. The rice what you eat is poison, guys, right? Because it is cultivated using agrochemicals. There are so many, it means agrochemicals selling they have used. So agrochemicals, there are so many substances which are not good for you. And finally, actually, that rice has no minerals. Again, normally they will there is a part in rice in those corners. There are only those vitamins are there. Normally they will, for shining purpose, what they do, they will cut those areas. Okay, they will shape these rice, and now when you take the rice, it is like it is shining. Haven't you seen? When you take nadu, when you take samba, it is shining. Why is that? Actually, it has no nutritional value. Right? What is good rice is parboiled rice. That is only good rice. Normally, you can't get that in Colombo, right? So there are things like that. How we are eating bad things, however you will get disease, but we have to eat rice. We can't avoid that. Otherwise, you can go to what? Flour items. Normally, flour comes from where? America. Okay, mostly flour comes from US, right? US, ne? Right? Either when it comes from there, actually they are taking the lowest quality item to Sri Lanka. Because Sri Lankan people can't bear good items. That's why you can buy flour. 1 kilo is how much, bro? 200 or something? 1 kilo of flour is how much? 200, something like 200, no? That's why. Otherwise, real price of flour, you can't buy for that amount. Okay, flour is very expensive item actually. Flour, they are sending the low quality flour for here. So we eat, but we love to eat roti. We love to eat most of the things what we eat from flour. But actually, that is a very bad thing. Actually, if you want to live, if you ban the items, if you want to live healthy, most of the things what we eat, we can't eat. Chicken, complete poison. You can't eat that. Now, I came to explain BPM, right? But I'm telling these things, guys. You should get the knowledge. Okay, eating chicken. Some people think eating broiler chicken is bad. Curry chicken is good. You might think. You think like that, no? Broiler chicken is bad. Curry chicken is good. You know what is curry chicken? What is curry chicken? Curry chicken means those are layers. You know what is layers? It means normally they grow chicken. Okay, again, chicken which put eggs, which lay eggs. That's only known as layers. Normally they give chemical for that nearly 3 months. Yeah, they give chemicals for that for 3 months. After that, only once their productive period goes less, they will give it to meat. Broiler chicken, they are giving vaccinations and all. Purpose of meat. So they give only vaccination 1 month. In 1 month, you will kill that and you will die. Then that is poison for 1 month. Curry chicken poison for 3 months. So which one is good? Broiler is better than curry chicken. But most of the people having a myth, curry chicken is better than this one. Again, you should explain these things to your parents. Because as a chemistry students, as intelligence students, science students, I think these things you can die quickly. You can get more big amount of disease. Taggal, you get joint diseases because of this. Your joint gets quickly weak because of chicken. Your muscles get quickly weak because of chicken. Now, what is good meat? If you're eating meat, what is good? Beef is good, right? And mutton is good. Okay, fish, okay, small fish are good, right? Big fish contains mercury, heavy metals, right? I think, can we avoid this? Can you avoid chicken? Are there anyone who is not eating chicken? You can't. Very rarely you will find one or two who hate chicken. Very rarely you will find one or two. There are people like that, but you will find rarely. But most of the people, you love to eat chicken, right? Roasted chicken, fried chicken, devil chicken, right? All the flavors are in chicken. I think that's why I'm telling we can't avoid poison. You know, milk powder. Milk powder is actually that is not milk. But can you avoid tea? Most of the people, there are people, we don't drink tea. There are people. But actually, most of the people, they love to drink tea. Right? They can't avoid tea. Without tea, they can't live. Some people say, without tea, I can't live. It's like today, day is not there. Don't you tell like that? People tell like that. I'm not telling you. I don't know whether you tell like that. But remember, Buddha, what we eat, most of the things are poison. So avoid. Can I tell avoid tea? Will you listen? Nah. Right? If I ask you to stop chicken, will you stop chicken? Nah. So no point of telling this. Then why I'm telling this? At least tell for the future generation. You eat chicken, but let the other generation, right? To rid of chicken. Again, seriously, it's bad, Puta. And most of the things, what is best thing? If you can grow vegetables, if you can grow some vegetables at home, if you can take that, all the vegetables, everyone say vegetables are good, eat. Fruits are good, eat. All the vegetables are cultivated using agrochemicals. So all the chemicals goes to your body. Then they have a concept called organic vegetables. No, those are good, but very expensive. Can't afford it. If you eat more expensive, right? I think what is better? Dying slowly is better, right? So if you are a person who has what amount of money, take organic things. Organic things mean, seriously, it is less harm. Okay, less harm. Organic things are less harm, but very expensive. But although it's expensive, you get the worth of it. You won't get easily. You won't get diseases. You will have a good immunity. Those things will develop, right? That's the thing. And even milk, that is not good to drink. Whatever the fresh milk are there, those are not good, authentic things. It weakens you, right? Milk is bad. Sometimes I said, no, the milk powder bad means some people will go for fresh milk. Fresh milk is bad. No, I'm not telling me I'm talking about food science because after learning only, I'm telling you. What I never tell a thing in public. Now, this is in YouTube also. Right? I think most of the things are whatever we consume actually bad. But as a low income country, we can't afford highest things. If we start to give branded things in country, what will happen? Most of the people will die quickly without food. But more than dying without food, slowly dying is better. Right? I'm telling these things to make awareness for you, right? I think if you can grow some vegetables at home, and if you can prepare those things, right? Seriously, it's good, because without agrochemicals also they can't grow vegetables and rice, right? Because those get damaged by pests and all. It's what they will get a loss there. I think lots of problems are practically there, right? Correct. I think over my katava. So PPM katava. So when there are certain things which are harmful, those present in very small amount. Those small amounts to calculate to a big amount, we use PPM. For an example, we'll say, uh, we'll think like this. Okay. Just imagine there are 30 milliliter of poisonous thing, some 30 milliliter of poisonous thing in 1 cubic meter. Think in 1 cubic meter, in 1 cubic meter solution, this is a solution, and 30 milliliter poison is mixed. This much is mixed. Okay, this poison. Okay, then they will ask find the ppm of the poison. So ppm of the poison. So poison's ppm will be, okay, first of all you have to check. So this cubic meter you have to convert to milliliter first. How 1 cubic meter is equal to how many liters, guys? Correct. 1 cubic meter is how many liters? 1 cubic meter is equal to how many liters? 1,000 liters. I have told you 1 cubic meter is equal to your household tank. 1 cubic meter is household tank. What is 1 cubic meter? 1 meter long, 1 meter breadth, 1 meter height. Again, that's a very big amount. 1,000 liters. So 1 cubic meter is 1,000 liters. When 1 liter is 1,000 milliliter. So if I want to convert cubic meter into milliliter, what should I do, guys? 1 cubic meter, if I want to convert into milliliter, I want to multiply by how much? 1 into 1,000 into 1,000. I have to multiply 2 times 1,000. Again, 1 cubic meter is equal to, I can say 1 million milliliter. Okay. So poison's ppm, to see this, I have to see, right? In 1 million milliliter, in 1 million milliliter, how many milliliters are poison? 30 milliliter. Fine. Same thing happening in our food, right? However, poison is there. In 1 million particle, 30 particle will be poison. To convert into ppm, I have to multiply by how much? 1 million. If you want to convert to percentage, you will multiply by 100. Likewise, to convert to ppm, you have to multiply by 1 million. So this 1 million and this 1 million get cancelled. So answer will be how much? 30 ppm. Is it clear? Do you understand? Right. So this is the first part. What is ppm? Second, for ppm, actually we have a unit. Although we say ppm, we can tell a unit for ppm. Right? For ppm, I can tell a unit. I can tell like this. I can tell like this, guys. ppm is equal to milligram per decimeter. I can say ppm is equal to milligram per decimeter. Like moles per decimeter, this is what? Milligram per decimeter. For an example, if I tell, we'll think mercury. Mercury is, mercury is a heavy metal, right? Mercury is a heavy metal, right? If you eat mercury, what will happen? Will you die? You won't die at once. Slowly you will die, right? There are so many things you will die slowly. At once you won't die. Okay? We'll see mercury's molecular mass. Hg's molar mass is 200, right? Okay. Hg will think this they have given this is molar mass is 200. Okay, molar mass, no? Hg's relative atomic mass 200. So we'll think in water 40 ppm Hg is there. 40 ppm Hg is in water. 40 ppm Hg is in water. Find find the concentration. Find the concentration of mercury. Hg means mercury. Of mercury in water. Find the concentration of mercury in water. So, okay, what is the concentration of mercury in water? What is the concentration in mercury is what? In water. So, first of all, you have this 40 ppm in, what does it mean, guys? 40 milligram per decimeter, right? Again, this is the meaning of Hg. Again, Hg, how much Hg is there in water? 40 milligram per decimeter. So, if I know 40 milligram per decimeter, right? What does it mean actually? Decimeter mean what? Decimeter is equal to what unit? Liter. Decimeter and liter both are same. Very good. Decimeter mean that is equal to liter. Decimeter and liter both are same. So the meaning of this is in 1 liter, 40 milligrams of Hg is available. 40 milligrams of Hg is in 1 liter. Can understand? Right. So can I find the number of moles in 1 liter? Can or can't? Can, right? I can find how many moles present. How to find the moles? What is the formula to find the number of moles? Simple N equals simple M over capital M. For simple M, what should I write? So simple M normally we substitute in grams or kilograms? Grams. Capital M we gives in grams per mole. I know the capital M already, 200. Simple M also I know how many grams are here. 40 milligrams mean how to convert to gram? 40 divided by 1000. Milligram to convert to gram, I should divide by 1000. You all know that, right? Then 40 divided by 1000 mean, Puta, normally in science, right? 40 divided by 1000, I can write like this. 40 divided by 10 to the power 3 kilo, I can write. 40 divided by 10 to the power 3. When 10 to the power 3 comes up, it becomes what? 40 multiplied by 10 into minus 3. So hereafter, if you want to divide anything by 1000, you write like this, 40 into 10 to the power minus 3. It means you are dividing by 1000. If you want to divide by 100, 40 into 10 to the power minus 2. Those are advanced methods. Huh? So here, now I am going to write simple N equals, simple M I am going to write 40 divide by 1000 or divide by 1000 means 10 into minus 3. These things now I am improving your abilities. So whenever you are going to do directly unit 3, when I am using this, you should not get scared. At the beginning, sometimes you might be unfamiliar to this, but later but you will be okay with this. Divide by capital M. Capital M is how much? 200. 200 I can write like this. Then what can I do? 40 and 200 I can simplify. Then I can write here 1, here 5. 105. 1 divided by 5 means how much? N equal 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles are present here. Okay? Correct? No? Then 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles are present. Then this is present in how much of liters? In 1 liter, right? What is concentration? Number of moles present in 1 liter is known as concentration. Or number of moles present in 1 decimeter is known as concentration. So what is the concentration of this? So concentration of mercury. Mercury's concentration I can write like this. If I put Hg and if I put a box like this, what is that meaning? Concentration. So Hg's concentration I can write directly 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 mol dm minus 3 kilo I can write. This is the concentration of Hg in the solution. Is it clear how to work with ppm? And also you should know to convert these things to, now this is not scientific notation. This is a normal way how we write. Even if you write like this, they will give marks in chemistry, no problem. But how to write in scientific notation? You know what is scientific notation? What is scientific notation? Writing this after the first whole number. 0, you can write 0.2, you have to take it to here. You have to write as 2.0. You are increasing the value here, no guys. If you increase the value here, in this, you have to decrease the value. Then 10 to the power minus 3 will go to 10 to the power minus 4. Then 2 into 10 to the power minus 4 kilo, I can write here. Both are correct. If you write like this also, it is correct. But you should know to convert like this also. If you increase from here, you have to decrease from here. If you decrease from here, you have to increase from here. -3 becoming -4 mean decreasing. You're thinking about that, no? 3 became 4 mean how it decreasing here. If you take a number line, okay, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4. -3 going to -4. All right. You will get confused at the beginning. This will be normal. Okay. Understood these things? Clear? So this is only ppm. Hereafter, will you scan for ppm? No. If they give a ppm, can you convert to concentration? Yes. If they give a concentration, can you convert to ppm? Yes. What you have to do? You have to write as milligram per decimeter. Whatever the milligram per decimeter, that is only ppm. Okay. That's it. Today, we went for food and all, positions and all. Anyhow, today, done with the session. We'll meet in the next class. Bye. Right.